Hey everyone, Agnach here, welcome to another video. It's that time of the year when the wizard decides to party and becomes the party wizard. The party wizard is a little bit weaker in HP but has a much higher damage per second. It is still here for a few more weeks, so I wanted to find a fun way to use it. Last time we had the party wizard, I had a special guest on my channel, my wife Lady Agnach, and we used this army at TH14. So easy that she almost tripled in her first attempt, even though she's never played Clash of Clans, and I shared that attempt as well. I also shared how to triple by destroying the CC with the lightning spells and full sending the golems and party wizards with the record for the town hall. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. However, we can no longer zap the CC, so I decided to use another method to get rid of the clan castle, and I used the Skelly donut. The army I have is 4 golems, 1 super wall breaker, and 43 party wizards. Spells is 1 rage, 4 earthquakes, 2 skellies, and 3 invisibility spells. In the CC I bring the 2 yetis of arcane above. You can bring sneaky goblins if you want, whichever way you prefer. Sometimes you might even bring an ice golem, a P.E.K.K.A. and a giant with a rage and a freeze, and usually I will use the Rekka or the log launcher. Let's look at some triples, starting with the famous base from Gaku first. Okay, so here we have the first replay, and I'm using the Skelly donut. Now, I've never used the Skelly donut before. I'm always really scared of using the Skelly donut. However, it's actually not that hard. Basically, you just have to place your invisibility spell 3 tiles from where your skellies are. That's gonna make them invisible. I usually just use the Skelly spells for the clan castle. If you get another defense, that's fine. And then sometimes you can either use a rage in there, or the other thing that I've seen, and I'll show you in later replays, is if there's builder huts around it, you might want to do the 4 earthquakes first before doing the clan castle. Otherwise the builder huts or the builders are gonna be rebuilding on clan castle. It takes ages for them. Over here I know that there's all of the traps and everything on the eastern compartment, so I decided to bring all of my troops through there and using the royal champion from the bottom to get rid of that scattershot. The other scattershot gets rid, like the yetis from the Rekka get rid of it, or well, the log launcher. And then my heroes end up getting rid of the town hall with them just going around the base. And as you can see, this base that defended so many times goes down to party wizards. I cannot believe it. We've got the queen still with her unicorn. She finally decides to join the party. She gets rid of the cannon. There's 1 cannon left. Use her ability. Didn't really have to use it. And this was a triple. Now we've got this base as well from Alec. Ended up friendly challenging. And again, I used the Skelly donut. But on this occasion, I do decide to use the rage. I was gonna try getting the multi inferno, but as I said before, I'm really bad at this Skelly donut thing, that I couldn't get anything else but the clan castle. So probably I could have saved that rage, but I didn't. But now we've got everything going in. Now on this replay I didn't bring the super wall breaker. However, on following replays I do believe that bringing that 1 super wall breaker is really good. Otherwise everything is just gonna be walking everywhere. And I know that at the moment it looks like everything is walking everywhere, but if you want them to funnel them into the center of the base, you bring that super wall breaker for them to go in. Once the town hall goes down, then you just get them to go around, and then I place my royal champion just to get rid of some more defenses. I usually don't send all of my party wizards on their first go. I like keeping around 10, and then I just start sprinkling them around the base just to get rid of some more defenses. Now over here you're gonna notice that I still have like 6 party wizards, and I'm trying to figure out what to do because, well, we've got a cannon and mortar down south, we've got a cannon to the left. I don't want to kill them, like send them and commit suicide. However, I decided to send all of them from the left hand side. They got rid of the cannon, they got rid of the archer tower, and then they just helped the queen. I was waiting for the archer tower to be tanked by the queen so that I could send all my party wizards there, and they ended up getting rid of 2 defenses, and that helped my queen. Look how low she is. This would have been a defense without those extra 6 party wizards. Now we got this sort of ring base. This is a good base. I'm actually using it with Lord in Legends League, and it's been defending at 5800 trophies. But okay, so we put the rage, and see what I tell you, like if there's builder huts next to the clan castle, use the earthquakes first and then do the Skelly donut. Nothing will be pulling the clan castle if you do that. It's only spells, and the Skellies from the Skelly spell don't pull any troops, so you just do that. Now that the Skellies from the spell, they do raise the Teslas, but that shouldn't be an issue if you have the invisibility spell. Now with the donut, one of the things that you do have to think about is if there's any heroes around, because sometimes the hero might end up pulling the Skellies away, so that's something you have to keep an eye on. Over here we didn't have anything pulling them away, so they got rid of the clan castle, and I just got them to come in from 130, go all the way down. In the Rekka you have your Yetis, so you want that Rekka or log launcher to get all the way to the tank hole and put a rage there in the tank hole if it makes it there. I usually like using that rage once the Yetis come out, and I just rage up my Yetis. That's pretty much what I do. And if I haven't used that one rage with my Skelly donut, which in this occasion I did, and thanks to using it there, I also was able to get the eagle with my Skelly donut. But if I don't use it with my Skelly donut, then I end up using that rage at the start when I've got all of my party wizards, all my golems, all my heroes going into the base. Over here again, it got a little bit close. The queen still had her ability, so I managed to pop it. The unicorn is still healing her up. There's only one cannon left. That goes down. This was a nice triple as well. Now we've got these sort of wall base as well. All of these bases, I do use them in normal wall, and they have also defended, so they're pretty good bases. And again, on this occasion I decided not to use the rage for the clan castle. I only wanted that clan castle to go down. If I got any other buildings, that would have been amazing, but it doesn't really matter. And what I do, put a golem on each side with a few party wizards just to create a little bit of a funnel, then send the rest of the army in between with the log launcher. See, there's the rage that I tell you that I put for the beginning of my troops with the warden ability, and that the log launcher is just going through the base, going into the tank hole. The 4 earthquakes, basically doesn't matter what level of wall you have. It can be a max wall. 4 earthquakes, max earthquakes, still open the base, so it really doesn't matter what the level of the wall is. And then I had the queen here getting rid of the tank hole. The king was at the top. I did send the royal champion from 9 o'clock to get rid of that multi-inferno and the other scattershot, and then they're just gonna be walking around. The good thing about this attack is the queen didn't end up going into the poison, which was perfect. My unicorn stayed alive, my queen stayed alive, she still had her ability. We've got the party king with the party barbarians with the party wizards, just having a massive party. I still don't have my party queen, so I couldn't put her on this video, but that's all right. The king is just clearing everything on the outside, and the queen is just clearing everything on the inside, and thanks to the earthquake she's gonna have all the walls open. Therefore she's not gonna become the best wall breaker in the game. Since the walls are already open, she can just walk and actually kill defenses. Now we've got this other base from Rambo as well, and again, see what I tell you, if you put the Skelly spells do wake up the Teslas. However, they don't pull any CC or any other traps like Skelly traps or any of those traps. It doesn't pull them, but it does pull the Teslas. Now we had that clan castle down, which is perfect, and then with the 4 earthquakes we also opened the center of the base a little bit more. Had a couple of golems at 12 since there were so many defenses up there, and then we had another one at 130, and then the rest of the party wizards and golems were meant to go into the base. We do have the king and the queen going inside, which is good, and the log launcher is still going through the base, going inside. The queen is going to be able to get rid of one of the scatter shots, and we send the royal champion from 9 o'clock just to get rid of that compartment, the multi-infernos, the wizard towers. As you can see, I still have like 7 party wizards, so a lot of the time what I do is I just follow the royal champion, and then I just start putting the party wizards behind her. little by little. And the freeze, if you can and you don't have to use it earlier on, it's perfect for when your troops get to the town hall, because then you can just get rid of the town hall, nice and simple. My royal champion did die, but I still have the queen with ability, with the unicorn. She's going for the multi-inferno, and now she's just gonna be able to clear the rest of the base with the help of the warden. And yeah, as you can see, it does get very, very close. I think this is not the first attack where only my heroes are left. But the party wizards are so strong that they can just get rid of defenses so quickly, and with golems just tanking in front of them, it's a pretty good army. And I use the Skelly donut just to get rid of the clan castle, but probably you don't even have to get rid of the clan castle troops, and maybe you can use the Skelly donut to get rid of other defenses, or you can bring different spells. If you have any other techniques with the party wizards, I would be very happy if you leave them in the comments, and I'm happy to try them out and see how I go with it. But if you like the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. And PS, if you're still here, go and watch the previous video with Lady Agnach. It was actually pretty fun. Alrighty guys, see you later.